Well, hello there, friends and family. And we were out here checking the mailbox, and now we gotta go do some errands. And we're gonna go to a special place. Alice has sort of been a little bit down lately. She's looking a little bit worse for wear, you might say. And she's wanting a spa day. So she finally convinced me. So after we run a little errand, we're gonna take you someplace special, someplace you may have never been. And if you'd like to come along, as always, you can jump on in, buckle up. No fighting and bickering. Sit on the laps, but ask permission first. And since it's a fairly cool day, you might not want to be in the rumble seat, but if you do, jump on in, aka the trunk. And as you can see, fall time's setting in and the leaves are falling. Yep, they're everywhere. And is always the case in fall time here in the deep south, our trees don't really change. We see some yellows, maybe a little bit of orange, mostly green. And that's just the way it is. And what will happen is it'll sharply turn from fall to winter and get darn cold, and then we'll wake up one morning and all the leaves will be on the ground. But maybe you'll see a little bit of color as we're driving around. And as always, we can chat a little bit on subjects if you want to. And if you don't, you won't. But as you can see, it's also a highly overcast day. And for us here in the last, 4, 5, or 6 weeks, that's been quite unusual. Because we've been in a major drought now. The south is bone dry. So we're really needing some rain. They say this week there's a possibility of a shower or two. But just because it's overcast don't mean we'll see any rain today. And here we are. Off we go. Yep, we've sort of been inside the house more than usual because of the high pollen count. It's been extreme. And that sort of bothers the old nasal passages and lungs and throat. So we've been limiting our outdoor activities. And I would show you what the gas prices are, but for whatever reason, Buddy's sign is currently not working. Oh, it's only working on one side. So you'll be able to see it on the way back. But our gas is currently at $2.89 a gallon. So you can let me know in the comments below the video, if you choose, where you're from, like city and state, and what your gas prices are. We're all curious because they change all over the country, as we all know. But we do get a little bit of color in the fall. Nothing like y'all up north get. I've been watching a few videos up in Pennsylvania, New York State, and such, and it's downright beautiful up there. Not so much here. Oh, there's a little bit of red on that dogwood tree. But it is fairly cool today too. It's supposed to be up to 76, and we're currently at 67, and it's about to be noon, so it's about as warm as it's going to get. We do got some breeze out there, so that makes it just a little bit chillier than it would normally be. I don't know if y'all have ever noticed it, but right before we get to the river there, you'll see some Spanish moss hanging on the trees. We don't have Spanish moss up my neighborhood, the Spanish moss only occurs right around the river. Of course, it gets more and more prevalent as we head to the coast. Because from the coast, I'm about, as the car drives, about 4 hours. If I was a crow now, I could probably get there in an hour. But so far, Alice has not acquired the talent of flying. Wouldn't that be nice? But yeah, it's that time of month where we got to go pick up the medications. Yep. Pay money. It's one thing about getting older. If you have health conditions, you know, you're going to have medication. And you might have noticed some toilet paper up on the trees. This past weekend, I think, was homecoming. So yeah, the kids get out their toilet paper and have a ball. And we really don't mind it. For the most part, they come out and clean it all back up. Yeah, that's why some's still hanging on the trees for the most part. And as you can see, we're here at our local CVS pharmacy. Like I said, we got to get the drugs. This was the errand I've been putting off. They keep telling me my prescriptions are ready, and I keep putting it off till the very last day. And here we are. Well, that didn't take long. So now we're off to where we were going to take you to anyway. It's a surprise. And I guess you'd say it was a surprise for Alice. And of course, you know, like always, I ponder the fact that, you know, we're always told every election cycle that we're going to bring the cost of prescription drugs down, right? I don't know how many times I've been told that by politicians, and I really can't say that's ever been honored. Oh, we got some traffic now. Everybody's trying to, I guess, go back from lunch. You'd think lunchtime would be over now. Maybe not. But yeah, to me, prescription drugs just keep going up and up. Even though they've proven that the same drugs made by the same companies are sold in other countries for far, far less, sometimes a fourth to a third of what they cost all of us. You'd think it'd be obvious that the American people are getting screwed. Well, I can't wait till they finally come down. Somehow, I'm not sure I'll live long enough to see that day. But we'll see going ahead in the future if that'll ever become a thing. And if you remember from a past episode, maybe a year or two ago, you know, we lost all our car washes here in my little small town. Well, we got a new one called Rich's Car Wash. Now, unlike the Goo Goo, you can't go in here and I don't know exactly how this works. I'm sort of lost. Yep, we're sort of lost. Are you not open?
Yes, sir.
How do I get through?
Alright, so back out into one of these parking spots and you'll pull through around through there.
Okay, sorry about that.
Yes, sir.
My first time.
Hey, we have people do it all.
Okay.
Thanks, sir.
A sign would be good. Well, as you can tell, we didn't know what we were doing, as always. Now we do. So I guess we go up here. And now we're going to pay.
Please wait while we verify your membership.
Morning, sir. How can I help you today?
I would like car wash.
Select a car wash by pressing one of the service buttons on the screen.
You came to the right place then.
Okay.
So on Mondays we have $5 Mondays. So a lot of our washes, well, all of our washes are at a discount.
Well, let's get the perfect shine. How about that?
Perfect shine, yes sir. $15.
Would you like to
join
upgrade
that
to our
club?
wash club
Say
program?
$5 today, and then think of it paying for the rest of your month in terms
No.
of car washes. Yes sir.
Please select a payment method or
There you go,
insert bills
sir.
in.
Appreciate it. Would you like a receipt
Please
at all
insert
today?
your
That
card.
would be nice.
Yes sir. Your day
Appreciate
been
it.
good so far?
You are now
Day been
ready
good
to
so
enter
far?
the car
Yeah.
wash.
That's good.
Please proceed by following the directions on the signs ahead. And thank
Thank
you
you, sir.
again for
Yes,
your
sir.
car wash purchase.
Well, there we go. He helped us right out. And now we're ready to go in and get Alice all shined up. Now, we're ready to go. Oh well. Now Alice is heading in. Oh, isn't this exciting? Here we go. I hope it don't hurt Alice. It's sort of like going into the belly of the beast. Ooh, look at that. There's a light show. Hold on, folks. Oh yeah. If they just had some music with this, it'd be darn right entertaining. Hang on! I hope it cleans Alice on up. I don't know. I don't see much happening to that back window back there. I ain't seen much going on with the back window. I guess if it gets the bulk of it, we can give Alice a little touch. Oh my God, it's like being in a hurricane. Okay. Whew. We made it through. A lot of pretty lights as you're going through this. Guess we're getting rinsed off now. And now we're getting all blow dried. Okay. Getting our tires shined. So the sign says. I don't know if you can hear me. It's like we're in a tornado. Oh, that was stressful. Says wait. It's got to push us out. It's not real smooth, you know, sort of like chug, chug, chug. Oh, now we can go. Well, that didn't take long. Well, it didn't do much for the back window. I can tell you that. And it was pretty bad, but I can go home and clean the back window. And if you wondered what the cost was for that experience today, that's $15 for that. And of course, my mirrors are all cattywampus on both sides. So we'll have to fix that. But here again, we got a traffic situation. So we just got to sit and wait. I'm gonna roll down the window, at least fix one of my mirrors so I can see. Well, this ain't working out. You get a gap one way, you don't get a gap the other way. It's pretty hard getting out here when the traffic's so bad. So we might have to take a right and then turn back around. Or if you're patient, we can get going again. And here we go. So there you have it. Alice got a little bit cleaned up. I just really didn't feel like getting out and scrubbing her clean on my own. This is just what we do. Let me know if you run your vehicle through an automated car wash too. Uh-oh. There goes the fire chief. There is a problem somewhere. I hope nobody's home is on fire. So yeah, we needed to pick up our meds, and since we're going back into Montgomery Wednesday to see our radiation oncologist for a follow-up appointment, I wanted to sort of spruce up Alice, you know, get her tires shined up, most of that summertime crud off. We sort of cheated that light a little bit. I hope I didn't scare y'all too much. That was exciting. Yep. I didn't know how to go into the place. They don't have signs, you know. So now that I know, and once I look Alice over, once I get home, I'll see if it was worth the price. I mean, it sort of kind of got the back window clean, but with the vehicles being so much larger nowadays than little bitty Alice is, that's what I wanted to see too. You know, car wash has got to be set up for the average size of vehicle. You know, with everybody driving SUVs and big pickup trucks and what have you, and little Alice is so small, I doubted it would do a thorough job. But I'll get out when I get home and see if it was worth the 15 bucks. Maybe so, maybe not. If nothing more, it'll make it a little bit easier for me to just touch up and get her all ready to go to town. You know, it's just like people are. Yeah, we wear our, you know, dingy work clothes around the property. You know, we may wear them a day or two or three, because it ain't like they're going to get any cleaner. Sort of save on the wash. I remember doing that growing up. Come home, take off our school clothes immediately, and we'd put on our play and work clothes, which not necessarily meant they were, you know, brand new spanking clean for that day. You know, I had to come home every day and work on the farm and the gardens and animals and what have you. You were just going to get nasty from the get-go. So you'd put on your work clothes. Once you got all that done, you know, you come in and wash up for supper. Once you had supper, you go in and take your bath. Or at least that's how I grew up. I didn't die of any amazing, distasteful disease. You know, it was okay. If they got really, work clothes really got messed up, well, of course, you change and wear another set. People saved money every which way they could back then. Yes, they did. While I'm out, I'm gonna run into Buddy's for a minute. Did you see that gas price? Did you even notice it on the side of the sign that is working? So yeah, y'all sit here, behave. I'm gonna run in and grab something, and I'll be right back out. So yeah, since we were out and about and it's lunchtime, I splurged, I admit it. I got me a barbecue sandwich and an order of tater tots from Buddy's. But I've been cooking all my meals out of the freezer and pantry for quite some time. So today was the day I treated myself. It'll be okay, because we'll be cooking up tonight's meal. Here again, out of the freezer in the pantry. Woo! That yard really got bombed with toilet paper. It got rolled good. Must be somebody very popular at the high school. And you can see there's some fall decorations out. I have noticed that's getting less and less. Probably has to do with people just ain't got the money to spend on decorations as much as they used to. So, we're not far from home. We're coming in from the backside. Oh, I saw some color up there, some yellow and oranges. Well, now we're getting on in to my neighborhood. And down the hill we go, and back up we go again. Well, I hope that was an enjoyable ride for y'all, and I hope it wasn't too scary when Alice got all swallowed up. Ooh, she was trembling a lot too. I mean, that was my first time into a Rich's car wash. And of course, it was Alice's first time too. Maybe it was your first time. Let me know in the comments below the video. So yeah, we're back home again, home again. I can remember my father when we'd go out on those family drives. God bless his soul, as soon as we'd round the corner and come up to the house, he'd say, home again, lickety split. And here we are. I still got to get out and pick up some sticks. Ain't worrying me too much. They'll be there when I get around to it. Back her on in here. Oh, you're squeaking a little bit there, Alice. You know? Oh yeah, like she said, she's getting old too. And here we are. Like I said, home again, home again. Well, y'all, I hope you enjoyed this little ride today and that experience of a car wash. And here comes Miss Cleo, prancing away, happy to see us. She's been over visiting at a neighbor's, I'm sure. So hey, like always, we're so happy you came along. We really did like the chat and the chit-chat in the car, and all of you behaved. Yeah, look at her, come prancing across the street. Cleo! But hey, until the next episode of Mr. Tom's Neighborhood, y'all take care. Stay safe. And may God bless you all as you bless those in your lives. We know we love y'all for stopping by and everything you do. It makes our life better too. And with that said, we're going to have to say goodbye for now. Cleo, you need some treats? Oh, well, come on. Oh, well, there you are, Spooky. You're waiting for Papa to get home. Come on, Cleo. Let Papa put his bag inside, and then we'll give you some treats, okay? Gotta get the kitty some treats. They're waiting patiently. Later, all.